Before you scum start thinking that you can use your think tank to hold me down, I've outsmarted all you scum in the past. I've outsmarted your institutions. I've outsmarted your judges, your police officers. You're all scum. You're inferior to me when it comes to thought and spiritual process of growth. So sit down and shut up. Just like the last brain surgeon I silenced. How did I silence him? It started with an argument over reform schools and whether they were the proper place to go. It ended with a staff member at that reform school, convicted child rapist and murderer, linked to CEDU school. So, as you can see, I was complaining from the start. I had outsmarted all the staff, all the brain surgeons, all the observers who were indifferent and enablers for the scum. I had outsmarted them all. On record. Speaking of on record, I present to you my proof that not only was I awake about the New World Order, but I was politically active as well. This is Liquid Swords' album. I bought it in 1995, which is about 16 years ago. Alex Jones' radio show has only been going 13, 14 years, if that. I present to you proof number 3. What do we have here? A Carden whore. Why do I call her that? Because her parents have given Carden School permission to make their daughter a whore of the New World Order, like the whore of Babylon. Jesus said, "Bring me your young, or the scum will get them." Not in those words, but we all know damn well that's what he meant. And what did the people that I outsmarted my whole life, who contradicted me about psychiatry my whole life, what did the facts show? That they had sided with child rapists, sex offenders, murderers, eugenicists, and the people who are responsible for killing the most teenagers. The number one reason they die. Prescription medication. So you ask me, why do I feel that I am ordained by God and given the right by God to speak on it? Over 20 years of research in the New World Order gives me that right. 10 years. History classes gives me that right. The 10 years refer to the 10 years that I have been wandering lost, finding myself. And the 5 years before that, which were thrown out of whack by the scum and their enabler pawns. So, if 20 years of research in the New World Order is not enough, is me winning the race debate about Egypt against scholars and every dumbass who dared challenge me on YouTube not enough? If 10 history classes and 15 years of oppression under the New World Order is not enough, maybe the fact that I contradicted brain surgeons and was vindicated years later will be enough. Thank you. So it was Mrs. Sullivan in the same school that still exists to this day. And now they have CEDU in China. and Carden School in Santa Cruz, and ASCENT, and the School for White Propaganda web schools, which you could easily connect to Skull and Bones and Yale, as most of their rich, cocky class is either Asian or Caucasian, and most of their graduating class goes to Ivy League schools to continue their brown-nosing to the elite. So, am I to apologize for being upset at the scum who brainwash our youth and the enablers who side with child rapists and murderers and my own people who ignored me when I said, don't let them send me there? Because as a child too, I too was abused by the system. I too was sent to a camp where scum who believed in alien, foreign, wicked schools of thought